Welcome back to another episode of Up the Score Show. In today's episode, we're going to be predicting the Atlantic Division in the NBA. All right, so like I said, in today's episode, we're going to be doing the Atlantic Division in the NBA. We're going to be doing every single one of these divisions. So if y'all are interested in what we had to say about the Atlantic, you probably be interested in what we have to say about each one of these. And let's make this easy. Let's start off with the worst team. I think it's the Brooklyn Nets, no?
Yes,
Yeah,
easily.
Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to dive into all of these teams' rosters a little bit as we talk about them, though. Like,
I could just go down quick and quick through the Brooklyn Nets
exactly.
roster. It ain't gonna take too long. We drafted 5 players. None of them are elite at really anything. Um, we got Michael Porter Jr. We got another light skinned dude that's stealing money with a bad back. Cam Thomas is not being taken seriously. Claxton is stealing money. The best part about our team is our head coach. He's gonna squeeze out probably some extra wins. But overall, I don't think we're going to be better than none of the teams in our division. Next team.
Yeah, yeah. Before we move on to the next team, do you think it's possible that Cam Thomas makes an All Star game this year?
No.
Okay, okay. On a scale from 1 through 10, what's the likelihood?
-7.
I'll give it a 2 or 3. I think like Cam
Um,
Thomas is nice, man, and then y'all got all those playmakers for him leave, and you're trying to prove to him that he's not a 25 point per game scorer.
That's not the point. But he took a qualifying offer, so he's going to be getting DM. Don't be surprised if he gets DMPs. And the front office just basically tells the coaching staff to bench him.
That's what I hate, bro. Look, so check me out. If that's a real thing, what you just said, and like as a Nets fan, you're almost right. I hate that. Check me out.
just trade him, to be honest.
That's what I was gonna say to the Bucks.
They're not. They're not going to do that. They'd
Dude,
rather let him. They'd rather let him walk.
but
Like
imagine.
between him, just to stay on the Nets. Between him and the front office, it's personal because now, if you look at the money that Giddy got, if you look at the money that Kaminga got, Cam Thomas was basically the odd man out. I really don't count Quentin Grimes, man, because we all know that the 30 million that he was trying to get, he knew he wasn't getting.
Yeah.
He was
So
pushing it.
realistically, it came down to Cam Thomas, Josh Giddy, and Jonathan Kaminga, all coming out of the same draft. By the way, that 2021 draft is starting to look like a real draft class. But the Cam Thomas style of play and how he's being, I guess, how he's being supported by teams in the league. The rapport around the league is going to continue to go around that he's not the type of player that you build around. He's the type of player that you bring off the bench. And if he goes to a top 10 team or a team with a top 10 player, he's most likely going to be a bench player. That's just is what it is.
But
And
is that not good with his level of scoring?
it
I
is good
mean,
with his level of scoring. It's just all about who values him. If it doesn't go to a team that values him, no matter where he goes, he's basically just going to be looked at as that player that could just put up buckets. And now the NBA is just not going to value him, not going to value his skill set in the right spot that he belongs in, which is probably a 6 man. But who knows?
I guess, bro. I guess, bro. If he goes on the Bucks this year and you have Cam Thomas, Giannis, Miles Turner, that's coming out the East to me. Am I
That's not.
crazy for that?
You are crazy for that
If
because
if Giannis had Cam Thomas and Miles Turner, he not coming out the East.
It's not about what Giannis has. Giannis doesn't have health. That's the problem. He doesn't have playoff health. He doesn't have long term health down the stretch of these seasons. What's
Yeah,
been the
yeah,
common
But
denominator in the
that's the
last few
thing,
years.
though. That's the thing. Is like because he has to play more. Like if he like doesn't play the last 10 games of the season, and they secure a playoff spot, he's good. But like he pushes it, kind of. He's trying to get a better seed. It's annoying.
Exactly. But him, Cam Thomas, and Miles Turner, and on paper it looks great. But what's going to happen is they're going to run into teams with chemistry, and they're going to run into teams that basically know what to do and know how to load it up. Don't get me wrong. I like Gary Trent Jr. I like Kevin Porter Jr. Kevin Porter Jr. always somehow finds himself on the starting spot on somebody's team. Always, somehow, somewhere.
yeah.
So my thing is with him, Miles Turner, if a possible Cam Thomas gets there, and if he can contribute with Doc Rivers being at the head coaching realm, I mean that's the up and up. But at the same time, I think it's going to take a whole lot more than just them three. Um, and the Eastern Conference being quote unquote weak, I guess. But yeah, the Nets is the worst team in this division. Next team.
Yeah. Drayden, who you think would be the fourth be- best team in this division?
Right now, I say the Celtics.
Oh, so that's not crazy. Wow. So y'all
What?
co-signing that? Y'all think that the Raptors
I got
are
the
better
Sixers.
than this? Oh wow,
I got the
The,
Sixers.
re-
Sixers.
no,
Okay.
the reason I say the Celtics, they might be better in the regular season, but like who has more talent? That's the thing. It's the
Nah,
injuries.
yeah,
It's the
yeah.
injuries that scares me with Toronto type. Like, because Toronto has a great team. I mean, they have Ingram, Barnes, RJ, Emmanuel.
That's not a great team.
But they
It's a
have
That's a
good
okay.
team.
they have great depth. Like
Yeah,
they
great
That's
have.
depth. Yeah.
that's decent names on a roster, but there ain't nothing great
I say
about it
great.
today.
I say great.
No, they got great depth and they also have a starting lineup. Like I get like the Celtics don't got a center, bro. They don't have a center rotation,
They got Luka Garza.
bro.
Oh.
Okay, how
Yeah.
about this? Who's the best team in this division?
Unfortunately, it's the tangerines.
The next.
Yeah. So Larry, could you agree with that? That the Knicks are the best team in the Atlantic?
Yeah, right now, say that.
Yeah. So we'll put them one. So that now we who's number two?
Number two has to be
Sixers.
it has to be Boston.
I think it's the Sixers.
Raptors? No Raptors at all?
I
Wow.
think
Raptors are no.
Boston
I think Raptors are number three.
Boston is still well coached, and I think they're still going to win games off of the players that they still have in the system that they still run in the
Yeah.
regular season.
The players they have three players on their roster that's like competent. I mean, I pay
Four.
Richard, I guess. They have some bench, but
Yeah.
honestly, I think Raptors are more of a built team to compete.
Exactly. That's why I said four is the Boston Celtics. I think they're the second to
At
worst.
best, I'll put the Raptors at three, but I'm not confident at that because they're the Raptors they got to figure out a way to put it together, and then health is one of the biggest concerns.
Yeah, they have
That's
no big man, no power forward. They have a nice starting three, point guard and small forward, and two key bench players. That's it. The
what you
rest of that
talking about.
roster is doo doo. I'd rather have the Nets after those five guys.
Damn.
I mean,
What you
bro.
talk? What you talking about? Toronto?
No, he's talking about the
No.
Celtics, bro.
The
Bro,
Celtics.
Leaf. I never really look Leaf. This is gonna be like the first time I agree in our lifetime where like the Celtics, like
But
this Celtics, nah, it's like
The
it's only
Celtics
because Tatum hurt.
they somehow always find somebody.
yeah, but like hang on, let's just say this. The Raptors are better. They might have
How?
a they might have a better result.
They better on what they on paper in terms of young talent. That's what we going with.
Yeah, what's called leave? You know what this reminds me of? Reminds me of the KD and Booker Suns. That's exactly what this looked like. Two star players and no roster behind it.
And then
It's
your
not
star players are Devin or Derek White and
Exactly,
Brown.
that too. Exactly. That's
What if-
KD and Booker.
What if I told you Jason Tatum was coming back in January?
He's
I'll
not,
tell you
bro.
that he needs to chill out. I'll tell you that he's not going to be 100%.
You might as well say get the pick and tank. Might as well get the pick because you're gonna need to drop the big man anyways.
I think at best, the Celtics and everybody else in that division probably playing. If the I'm confident, and I've been saying this since the draft last year and since the Jason Tatum injury. If the Celtics get a playing spot, they're gonna get a top 5 pick.
What?
No, that's how it be. I agree. No. Some teams, if it like, yeah, that's how. Yeah, I agree.
Wait. So who's the last person that did that? I mean, Philly this year.
Well,
Memphis,
no,
that-
Dallas this
Philly
year.
didn't.
Dallas,
Philly didn't.
Dallas.
Yeah,
No, Philly did. They had the third pick.
Dallas, and
But Philly
Dallas
didn't
and
make that
Atlanta.
plan.
Dallas and Atlanta both got the number 1 pick as playing teams.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah, so I mean, they'll be fine. They'll get a big man. They might get that first pick.
Yeah.
Get that big man.
I can guarantee you, bro. If the Celtics finish in the play, and the NBA is going to give them the top 5 pick.
It's possible. Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
I'm mad at it because I know what's going to happen.
Especially it's a big market. It's not like the Memphis Grizzlies.
The Celtics is not a big market at all. They just got history. Their market is bullshit.
Nah, they got a big market, bro.
No, they don't.
That's
No,
what?
No, they
That's
don't.
insane. The Celtics don't have a big market.
The Celtics market is not even bigger than Chicago, bro. Like if on the market list,
It's not. but
their
it's
their
true.
market is not bigger than Chicago. Their market is not bigger than Houston. Their market is not bigger than
Their top
the market
half
is
of
not
the
big.
league. Their top half of the league market.
We're top half in the league in market, but for a team that's been around that long, that's not saying that much.
That's bro.
That's gotta be wrong. I'm sorry. That's their top 5. They have to be top 5.
No, they're
top
not.
half of the league. They're
They're
top
not.
10.
They're not even top 5.
They're top 10.
They're not even top 6.
They're top 10.
I can't
Maybe.
believe that. I mean, I believe
Yeah.
that,
They're
but
top
I-
half though, for sure.
That
Top
doesn't
10
fit
maybe.
in my mind.
The Bulls, the Rockets, and the Nets have a higher market than them.
Nets? No, I'm out.
Yes, they do. They
Nets?
do.
I'm out.
They do. Not
They
they,
do.
They're
It's
equal.
true.
They're equal.
It's
They're
true.
equal.
No,
The
we're not.
market-
They have a
market-
higher market. The Nets
market
have
is
the 6th
equal,
highest
but
market
the
in the league.
prestige of the team.
Hey,
is
wait,
not.
Mom, you gotta look something up. Yeah, look up an article or something on ESPN.
No, it's not
bro.
even.
I
Bro,
got it.
all you got to do is just highest grossing teams. The Celtics, bro, are barely top 10.
Ma, look it up, Ma.
Top grossing NBA teams in 2025. I'm asking Chat GPT, by the way, and here goes the answer. Chat GPT, y'all gotta sponsor me or something. I'm gonna start using y'all so much more. Little do y'all know this NBA season, Chat GPT is gonna be our source. Oh look, while we were talking, I was using Chat GPT to get lineups. Like Chat GPT gonna be the source, boy.
ChatGPT sucks, bro. You got to go to an actual source.
Wow, the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah.
Nets is ahead of the Celtics, like I said. Y'all thought I was lying? Yes. Why is that funny?
That doesn't make sense. It's such a bad. It's not bad. Yeah, they're
But
bad.
it's the like
New market.
Okay, all right. So what's more laughable, bro? Like we've had a franchise player more recent in the last 5 years than the Celtics, than the Bulls and the Rockets. That's facts.
I'll explain it to Larry. Larry, you know how I look at this chart?
Wow.
I look at it like China, like I'm living in China, right? And I go to the store. I'm getting a Curry jersey. I'm getting a jersey that says New York on it because that's the only place in America I know, or Los Angeles. If not, I'm getting a Michael Jordan jersey.
Exactly.
All right, explain the Rockets. Explain that one. James Harden.
The Rockets are a great place to
it's
live.
just-
Elijah won James Harden.
No,
But
Houston
Elijah
is a
was not
big-
popular, bro. Elijah was not popular.
Houston is
Elijah
big.
Elijah
Olajuwon is popular.
Olajuwon is popular overseas.
Yo.
Yes, he is.
Wait, hold on. If we need the top 12 players in NBA history, he's probably last. He
No,
might
he's
have to be
not.
last.
No, he's not.
Yes.
No, he's not.
No,
No, he's not.
Oh, wait, hold on. So Jordan?
He's well within that top 10.
Wait. Jordan,
Yes.
LeBron,
Uh huh.
Kobe,
Mhm.
Shaq,
Uh huh.
Kareem,
Uh huh.
Tim Duncan, Larry
Uh-huh.
Bird, Steph Curry's in there too. He's probably more. Bill Russell, I think, might be more popular than him.
No, he's not. No, he's
Whoa.
not. No, he's
Not
not.
Whoa.
He's not. Now you're lying.
Whoa.
No, you're not. You
We just
dug for
went
that
in the-
one. You
we
dug
just
for that
went
one. You dug for that one. You dug for that one. Tim, I quiet as kept on Larry. Tim Duncan is not popular, not more popular than Hakeem Olajuwon,
No,
and he is more successful.
no way.
No. He is more successful, but he's not more popular than Hakeem Olajuwon.
I'm not going off success. I'm going off popularity.
Popularity,
No.
yes. In terms of popularity, Hakeem Olajuwon is way more popular than
He
whatchamacallit.
is.
I don't know about that one.
His
I don't know.
What do you mean you
impact,
don't know
his
about him?
impact, yo,
I
he
might
was
be
the
wrong.
first African player.
Bruh. Let me quiet. Listen.
Oh, Bill Russell did more shit for that African born.
No, you said popularity, bro. Like we're not talking about accomplishments. Let me tell you what happened this summer. Wemby went to who did he go to this summer?
I forget. I know he went to China. I forget.
No, he didn't.
Hakeem?
No. Hakeem Olajuwon. That's where he went to.
Kevin Garnett, another.
He went to who did Kobe go to? Hakeem Olajuwon. Who did Giannis go to? Hakeem Olajuwon. Who did LeBron go to? Hakeem Olajuwon.
Okay, yo, either way, I don't think Hakeem has that global presence. Maybe I'm bugging.
Yes, he
maybe I'm wrong.
does.
Yo,
Does he
I
actually?
just said he
I
was
don't
the
know.
first African player.
But I don't think. Oh, I guess. Okay.
That makes him like already like top 5, one most popular players in
I
the
just don't
entire
see-
world.
I just don't see-
Hakeem hasn't played in 25 years, and he's the best NBA player in his continent.
Which is
I'm a big Hakeem fan, but I'm just not in China. I
You're
just
not.
don't.
In China, in China, he's still world renowned. What are we talking about?
Okay.
Across the world, he's still world
He's
renowned.
right. In China, you're right. But the thing about it is, in Africa, he's number one.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
In Africa, he's number one.
I know about his African presence there. Okay.
Yeah, no, in Africa, he's
You didn't know about his African presence. That's where he's from.
It's not even that. You got to remember, Larry.
It's those African
While,
players, though, right?
while he has all that African globalization, it's also Houston, H-Town. Those H-Town jerseys look tough.
Yes.
What?
especially his later ones too.
Bro, those jerseys also
The
look tough.
The blue
94
ones.
Rockets jerseys and the one with the rocket on them, bro. Olajuwon name is on the
What?
back of most of them.
The ones with the rockets on them, you know how tough those jerseys are. You know how many
The
people
only player that's ever played for the Rockets that's outsold him in merch was Yao. That was it.
And maybe James Harden. Maybe.
James Harden wasn't even close. T-Mac wasn't even close. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm not mad at that either. Cause like
The only person that has outsold him in merch in terms of jersey sales, Yao. That's it.
and it's because he was a global phenom as well.
That's it.
Y'all got me. I just wasn't that educated on Hakeem, but like AI or Jordan.
As a Houston Rocket fan, bro, you wasn't that educated on Hakeem.
Not on African global presence wise, no. Not global
Wow,
presence.
that's impressive. No, that's
I got
scary.
it.
No,
That's
I
it.
wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't say that Larry didn't know. I think he just never thought of it.
Yeah.
Like, the next is Brooklyn at 6. It's
But
because
even,
like
hold on. But even
We
that,
still
though, like,
living. We
he's not
still living
popular
off the
enough-
KD
Duncan,
era,
though.
bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Talking about
what you
Duncan,
said,
though.
Larry?
You still think Hakeem's more popular than Duncan, though?
Yes.
Yes.
His
America,
game
though?
is more
In America, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
People don't go to
Everybody-
bro. Wemby didn't go to Tim Duncan. He went to Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah,
I know, but
yeah.
that's to learn some moves, though. You see, y'all
Yeah,
said
but he's
Oh,
also,
okay,
he's
but
also
let's-
not
but-
real.
But let's name the list of players that went to Hakeem Olajuwon and not Tim Duncan. Kobe went to even though he was Duncan's comp, he went to Hakeem Olajuwon. Giannis went to Hakeem Olajuwon. LeBron went to Hakeem Olajuwon. There's a bunch of players in the league that went to Hakeem Olajuwon. Hakeem Olajuwon is probably still the like when people talk about players that train in the off season and Hakeem, bruh, and the most popular name that comes up in terms of a trainer, bruh, like that played in the NBA is Hakeem Olajuwon. That's it. There's nothing else to discuss here. That is his contribution to the global phenomenon of the game.
Okay, fair enough. I watch a lot of media. I rarely hear Hakeem name come up. I hear Tim Duncan all the time. So, in
You
my
hear Tim
mind,
Duncan all the time. No, you hear Tim Duncan in top 5 conversations that people are trying to put him in.
No, that he deserves to be in because of how many rings he got. Like you
Yeah,
gotta remember,
and
we care
rightfully
about
so,
rings.
and rightfully so. But at the same time, bro, like I think the top five conversation, bro, in turn, it's become an argument because of how people want to list their criteria.
Dang, we went from Atlantic Division to all time fights.
That's what we
Yep.
went to, man. Cause let's
Hey,
get
man.
back to this Atlantic
I'll say,
division.
Look,
Media wise, I see Spurs and Tim Duncan way more. I see Rockets and Houston. I'm surprised Houston's the most popular team in Texas.
And it's San Antonio won all of them championships to still be a small market franchise. Go figure.
it's because like
Houston's us. Yeah. Huh?
while people are watching Jordan like Hakeem's on the other end, you know.
Fair. That's fair enough.
I mean, but the only reason the Bulls are still living off the Jordan era, bro. Like Jordan, like
Exactly. So
Jo-
like
Jo-
Hakeem is kind of living off that too.
yeah, the
Okay.
Nets are still living off the KD era, bro. But in the most recent years, if you outside, like when you look at some of these top teams, like the Celtics have had, I mean, the Nets have had outside of the Bulls and the Rockets, the Celtics, the Nets have had a more popular player in the past 5 years than the Nets and the Rockets. Got to remember, James Harden left the Rockets when 2020.
Yeah.
Ooh,
something like
one 2021.
Okay, so and then he left and went to us.
Let's get to analyzing this division actually, because like
Yeah, let's do that.
I've never done this until like I'm with y'all now, and y'all got me thinking. Because look at this lineup right to the left. I'm picturing Emmanuel Quickly, Derek White got that. Shooting guard is what
RJ Barrett.
RJ Barrett.
Or-
Anthony Simons got it half of the time, but the other half, this man be hurt.
Anthony Simons is the two guard on this team. Wait a minute.
No,
Hold
they
on.
got this listed wrong. I agree. Anthony's the one. Derek White's the two. But like, just let it be. You know.
Watch the Celtics mess around and win have a positive record with this team, and then end up in the play-in, and then
Dude.
get a top 5 pick.
Man, if they have a positive record, they're making the playoffs.
Leaf, is this team better than the 76ers?
Yes,
Why?
Rapping.
Why?
because we all know what's going to happen to the 76ers.
But even if Joel Embiid hurt, if they could beat anyone. Oh,
I mean,
man.
but like I think I think we watch enough basketball to know that chemistry in this era actually means something.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So like, and it doesn't necessarily favor the 76ers because they have proven that they are the Baltimore Ravens of the NBA.
Which can you explain?
They got Joel Embiid, who when healthy is arguably the best player in the year, like Lamar Jackson, like who's when he's at his best is probably the best quarterback in the league. But they can't do anything because something always happens.
Yeah,
Simple.
Lamar Jackson is Joel Embiid. He got the most MVPs in the league besides Mahomes. But like in the playoffs, he's always hurt or choking.
Yeah. He's always hurt or choking. That's basically Joel Embiid in a nutshell.
The MVP is always hurt but choking. Like,
Exactly.
know.
Joel Embiid in the past 4 years has produced arguably, like statistically, some of the best basketball we've ever seen. But he can't be trusted.
Dude, I'm thinking about putting.
I think the Sixers are the second best team in this division.
I think the problem with them is,
Are we going off of talent or are we going off of what we know they're going to be on the court?
we both and that's why I almost got the 76ers at 4.
I'm not mad at that.
Man.
I just want to come to agreement so we can get on to the next list.
All right, y'all. You know what we got to talk about? It seems like we're all disagreeing is Joel Embiid. Do y'all think he plays more than 45 games this year? Yes or
Nope, I'm out.
No.
I'm out.
No.
I think so.
Me neither.
Drayden, you're the only one here that thinks Joel Embiid is going to play more 45 games.
Yep.
But I think his 40 but is his 45 games going to be impactful enough for them to be a top 2 team in that division?
All right, how about this? Do you think Joel Embiid plays 50 games?
I said no to 45.
Drayden, I'm asking you. Do you think Joel Embiid plays 50 games?
I think his cap is 50, so yeah.
Bro, nah, bro. Like,
That's what I
I,
believe. Hey, if they put him in a minutes restriction, yeah.
I think Joel Embiid's career is over. I think he's done. Like, that's just what I think it is. I think his career is over. And, dude, the Raptors might be too.
No,
Try to tell y'all, man. Try to tell y'all.
they're not ready yet.
I'm not saying they're ready. I'm saying everyone is hurt.
Yeah, everyone is hurt, bro, and and we expecting them to be healthy.
I mean, they have the most health success in the recent memory.
Heck
No
no.
other team is facing a torn ACL right now. So I think so, yeah.
Bro, Brandon Ingram played what, 18 games last year? Or 28?
Yeah, because they were tanking at the end of last season, so he was just
No,
chilling.
it's because he had an
What are they
ankle.
tanking for?
Because like why play him in the season's over? Like what I'm saying is that the
Okay.
Raptors could
Well,
get
then
on to
Scotty Barnes got injured.
Yeah, no. I agree with you. Injuries. All right, that's what we're saying, Drayden. We're saying that injuries is something that you can't predict. But what we do know is Tatum is 100% out. There is reports that Embiid has still need another surgery, and there was reports 2 years ago that he was never going to be the same again, and it's clearly been true. Like he's a 7-footer. This is like his. I think if you round it up, his 10th leg surgery. He's done. He almost has had 10 leg surgeries. Like at some point at 7 foot, you know.
It takes a toll.
Yeah, bro. He's almost had 10 leg surgeries.
10 leg surgeries.
He's like 30 something. He's 7 foot tall.
I think he's only 30.
He's 7 foot tall and like almost 300 pounds though.
Up muscle.
Yeah, bro. He like it's nah, bro. I think he's chopped. Tatum, I think even though he had a worse injury, it was a freak accident and he could come back. But he's not there. And while he's not there, the Celtics, they don't have a
The
big.
Celtics at best is a playing team, bro. Like
They could be a playing team. I agree. But so could the Raptors. And right now, as of today, everyone on the Raptors is healthy. As we're currently speaking, the Celtics and the 76ers, all of their stars besides Jaylen Brown hurt.
The reason why I got the Celtics number 2 is because we allude to the fact that the rest of the East is probably going to be better than the rest of the Atlantic Division. That when I say the Celtics probably could be the second best, is going to be the second best team in that division, and at best they are playing or number 6. That means teams in other divisions are going to be better than them, while the Knicks hang somewhere at the top 2 or the top 3.
All right, yeah, I get that, but check me out, Lee. Now. Here's where I contradict myself because I said that we're living off of that we can't predict injuries, but I'm going to tell you nobody's perfect. And Jaylen Brown misses 10 games, right? And Scotty Barnes misses 20. Which one hurts the team more?
Wait, hold on. Say that again.
Jaylen Brown missing 10 games for the Celtics, or Scotty Barnes missing 20 for the Raptors?
Scotty Barnes missing 20.
So what?
Because the Celtics, in terms of chemistry, they'll find a way to win.
But chemistry can't just be everything.
No, bro. If they have no Tatum, no Brown, and they're just,
I think
no
here's
center,
the thing. I
no
think we fell in love with the fact that the number 1 and number 2 options during the regular season have to be there for some of these teams. The Celtics have proven in the past 10 years, the Celtics have proven that they could overachieve with minimal rosters, bro. Like
I agree.
They've proven that. So and this has all been under Brad Stevens as a head coach or as a GM. So like I'm like if we're right now we're just predicting. You know what I'm saying? And that's really like when I really look at the landscape of how the Celtics have overachieved over the years and how they would continue to overachieve even with the roster being minimized as it's been. I think we like if you disagree with that, bro, like I think you really discounting the whole Brad Stevens regime and how he could still have this team looking somewhat formidable even with the roster being minimized to this degree.
I looking at it, bro. I think he minimized it strategically. I think them knowing that Tatum is hurt, even though they see that he wants to come back, they're like, yeah, look at our star player. He's dedicated. We love that. All right, our star player is dedicated. He wants to be back healthy, but we're not gonna let him play this year. If there's one thing I know about the Celtics,
If
maybe
play
if they
him,
make
if they play him, they're probably gonna play him like 5 games at the end of the season.
you know what it
Just
could
to
be,
warm him
Leaf.
up.
You know what it could
What?
be, Leaf. The
What's up?
Raptors may be second in the Atlantic Division, but both of these teams might meet each other in the play-in. And if Tatum is back for the play-in, of course I'm going Celtics. You know?
All right, but well, listen, I'm fine with leaving this list as it is. Let's get to the Central Division because we've
Yeah.
spent enough time.
Yeah.
Spent 31 minutes breaking down one of the trashiest divisions in basketball.
Yeah.
Let's get to the Central. Let's get to Central.
Is the order? That's the order. We're done.
Drayden, do you agree that the Raptors are above the Celtics, Drayden?
I don't agree, but I
Drayden,
mean,
do you?
it is what it is.
I think I'm high on the Sixers. I'm high.
No, but like that, I know you are.
Yeah,
but, like,
they're over the Celtics though.
yeah, you're just heartbroken about this. That's what
Yeah.
you heavily disagree with the 76ers, but like the Raptors are above the Celtics.
Yeah.
We know between 2 and 4, bro. Teams 2 to 4, bro. Like it could be a toss up.
Yeah, but it's just that everybody else thinks that Joel Embiid, everyone here besides you thinks Joel Embiid's career is over, Drayden. And that's just what it is. Look, if Embiid healthy, do y'all agree that they could be number one?
No.
Hey, Larry, if Embiid healthy, y'all could be number one, okay?
If Embiid is healthy, they're still not better than the Knicks.
Knicks is
Bro.
tough. I can't lie.
I said second. I said second.
Bro,
man.
if Embiid healthy, they number one. Fam.
No, they're not.
Wait,
No, they're not.
Mark.
No, they're not.
We say healthy. Healthy means 82 games. Okay, 82 games.
No.
All right.
All right, if he
No,
plays
if he
65,
plays 65 plus games,
if he plays 65 games,
they're still not
number
better
one.
than the Knicks.
I got
number
Knicks.
one.
I got
They're
Knicks.
still not better than the
I
Knicks.
got
Joel
Knicks.
Embiid plays 65
As a
games.
team, they're still not better than the Knicks.
I got
I'm
Knicks.
Joel
sorry.
Embiid plays 65 games.
As a team, they're still not better than the Knicks, bro. Like
Joel
what we doing?
Embiid play if
As
Joel
a
Embiid,
team, they're still the Sixers are still not better than the Knicks.
if
I don't care what Joel Embiid does.
if Joel Embiid qualifies for any awards, he's winning MVP.
Okay.
All right, move on.
No, that's not
let's-
crazy.
let's
though.
move
Y'all
on.
saying it like it's crazy.
Let's more. I'm like whatever that means, bro. They're still not better than the Knicks.
Yeah.
Let's just move on, please.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. That's the Atlantic Division. Have a nice day and God bless.